international delegation of business angels visited Albania, Kosovo, and former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Summit of the Southeast European Cooperation Process. High visibility presentations of partners as well as business and investment potentials. The 6th tour of the International Business Investor Programs of the Pan-Slovenian Shareholders Association.
I wish Mr. Christian Verbic, who intends to organize such an event next year in Slovenia, a lot of success, with the hopes that all the participants and the new one will come to Slovenia.
At the special invitation from the Turkish Business Angels Association, the team of the Pan-Slovenian Shareholders Association, VZMD, joined the international delegation of business angels which visited Albania, Kosovo, and the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia as a part of the focal part of the 6th tour of the International Business Investor Programs, Invest to Slovenia and International Investors Network, within 5 days at the end of May.
Invention is very important, but it was more important 30 years ago. Today, innovation is important. If you cannot carry what you invented into the market, then that means you won't be able to create new jobs, create wealth, and social justice.
The business delegation, entitled Access to Finance for Startups of Southeast Europe, consisted of the president and vice president of Turkish Business Angels Association, a representative of the Istanbul Stock Exchange, managing director of the Technology Park, and the Center for Entrepreneurship of the Technical University in Istanbul, the president of the business incubator LabX, and the president of VZMD and a member of the executive board of the European Federation of Investors.
After the global economic crisis, it is not so easy to reach out the finance of banks, bootstrappers, or VCs. Even you reach them, then what they cannot provide is mentoring, know-how, and network, which the startups need, as a matter of fact, more than money. So business angels are the only entities in the world of the main players of the early stage markets providing mentorship, know-how, and network in addition to money.
Immediately upon arrival in Tirana, the delegation took part in the business breakfast with the Albanian Chamber of Commerce at the Sheraton Hotel, where the representatives of the local business community discussed about the investment climate in Albania. The reception was followed by the meeting with the Vice President of the Turkish government and diplomatic corps, which was later followed by the reception at the local university, which was also the venue of the round table, where the members of delegation presented methods and viewpoints for persuading a business angel to invest in a company.
We teach to the students how to begin the business here, because we develop here law, science, economics, management, IT, and architecture. And we have developed here some initiatives concerning smart cities, how to organize the new cities in Albania. And that's why we prepare our students to be further specialists of Albania, to construct and to realize all our hopes to live better.
As a part of the intensive program of the delegation, the VZMD president, Mr. Christian Verbic, paid visit to the important summit of the Southeast European Cooperation Process, which was visited by the high representatives of 13 countries, who addressed crucial issues of the region, among others, the possibility to strengthen economic cooperation, mutual and foreign investments. On this occasion, Mr. Verbic talked with numerous participants, namely the Ministers of Foreign Affairs of Albania and Turkey, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Macedonia, and high representatives of the economy and diplomacy, one of them being the Ambassador of the Republic of Slovenia in Tirana, His Excellency Bojan Bertonsil.
The relations between Turkey and Albania it's a very good relations between the two countries, and especially in the field of economy we have very good relations. And Turkey is one of the main export and import trade partner of Albania. There are so many potentials, and I hope these relations will be further boosted with more contacts and more collaboration and cooperation.
Having visited headquarters of several companies, the delegation stopped by at the Innovation Center of Tirana, which was the venue of the central event of the international community, Startup Grid. The day ended with a gala dinner at the famous restaurant in Tirana. During the business breakfast, the Chancellor of the University, Marin Baretti, and the Managing Director of the Technological Park of the Technical University signed a memorandum, while the participants discussed about the possibilities of collaboration among Istanbul, Albanian, and other regional stock exchanges.
For the future, we would like to cooperate with some technoparks, also with some incubation centers here. Also, we signed some MOUs with one of the universities in Albania. I am sure we will come often and we will do much more big businesses together. And also, it will be very good for the entrepreneur ecosystem, I guess.
After the visit to the Turkish embassy, the delegation was received by the Albanian Minister of Innovation.
Business angels are really important to bring and to accompany from the idea to the reality and to the business, to make some success stories and to make things profitable in order to have people motivated, to be motivated to create startups and to be in the market.
The business lunch at the restaurant of the Skytar Hotel was followed by the meeting with the Albanian-Turkish Chamber of Commerce and the round table at the School of Economics in Tirana. The visit to Albania ended with a gala dinner, which was attended by over 50 prominent guests, representatives of the politics, economy, institutions, and diplomacy.
BKT, Banca Combatare Directare in Albania, is the region's biggest bank and is number one in the country, and it will continue support for the business angels, entrepreneurship.
At the crack of dawn on the third day, the delegation set off for Kosovo to participate in the international conference of the Kosovo Business Angels Network, KOSBAN.
If you want to become a millionaire, become a business angel. But first you have to be a billionaire, which means you might lose lots of money. But at the same time, if you're really successful, you can make some money. But the most important thing for us business angels is that we see this as a mission to helping startups, because we are entrepreneurs in the first place. We have done it before, and we know how hard it is to raise funds, and we know how hard it is to survive in such a competitive environment if you don't have the right financing, and as Baybars always says, invested by the right team, by the right people.
The introductory speech was delivered by the local ambassadors of Norway and Turkey, where one of the keynote speakers was the Kosovo Minister of Trade and Industry. On this occasion, KOSBAN also signed important memorandum of collaboration. Beside high representatives of diplomacy and the economy, the conference was also attended by the ambassador of the Republic of Slovenia in Kosovo, who visited the frequented presentation area of VZMD's business investor programs together with the organizers.
I would like to see these kind of events as much as possible. Our region has been kind of left alone, the SE region, and we would like to see more of these kinds of events so that more young people are motivated and create new ideas that we as angel investors can invest in.
The series of events continued at the local Universum College, where the delegation members talked with students about entrepreneurship, innovations and investments, as well as potential and perspectives of Kosovo.
We can have an idea, but we cannot have a financial or we cannot find the money or the amount of money to invest on that idea. So that's most of the ideas are gone and they are not improved or they are not getting in function like this. So I think COSBAN or Business Angels Networks is a good idea to help the startups and entrepreneurship.
The events ended with the 5 startup pitch presentations from Kosovo and the address of the managing director of the local innovation center.
However, it's not only about money, as we always talk about. Sometimes it's also about networking. Now, as a service-based company, as we are as Kokra, we do need a bit more of networking to expand our services in the international market. So that is what a business angel would do for us.
The intensive day ended with the gala dinner at the Emerald Hotel, which, besides 30 prominent guests, were also attended by the local Slovenian ambassador.
Today's event is a very important event for the economic cooperation between Kosovo and Slovenia, for the economic cooperation between Slovenia and Turkey as well. We have to know that Slovenia is the second biggest investor in Kosovo. The first one is Turkey. And each cooperation, each step which brings to extend the economic development between countries is mostly welcome. So I'm proud to be Slovenian ambassador here, and I wish Mr. Christian Verbic, who intends to organize such an event next year in Slovenia, a lot of success, with the hopes that all the participants and the new one will come to Slovenia.
On the 4th day, the delegation headed for Skopje, where the eminent Bushi Resort was the venue of the business conference, and thereafter, the memorandum with the government agency for investments, Invest in Macedonia, and the Chamber of Commerce of Macedonia was signed. The events were attended by numerous prominent representatives of the economy, politics, and diplomacy who were considerably interested in visiting the presentation area of the International Business Investor Programs, Invest to Slovenia, and International Investors Network.
So I think that we wake up the region from 2012 until now, and I'm very satisfied with the developments in the region, especially in Macedonia, including that the public entities and the policymakers understood that the close collaboration will bring more jobs, will bring economic health, welfare, and I think that it's a good for the future for entrepreneurs.
After the business breakfast on the 5th day, the delegation members set off for Tetovo, where the Memorandum of Understanding was signed with the local mayor and the president of the Chamber of Commerce of Northwest Macedonia following the reception organized by the regional business community. Upon signing, a visit was paid to the Technological, Industrial and Development Park of Tetovo, which was presented by the mayor and the park management. Therefore, within 5 days, the business delegation took part in multiple receptions at universities, ministries, innovation centers, business incubators, and business breakfasts, lunches, and gala dinners, with high representatives of the economy, politics, enterprises, and institutions. The VZMD president, Mr. Christian Verbic, joined the delegation, however, from Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, immediately after election to the International Fund for Cooperation and Partnership of the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea, while the journey from Skopje was continued in Paris, where he traditionally participated in the OECD Forum. The extensive, already sixth this year's tour of the International Business Investor Programs Invest to Slovenia and International Investors Network was concluded by the VZMD president in Taipei, the capital of Taiwan, by actively participating in the European Commission delegation Mission for Growth.